What is that problem? What is that thing you think is too hard for the Lord to do? What is that promises of God you are doubting? Are you like Sarah, who laughed in Genesis chapter 18, verse 13 and 14? I'll read. And the Lord said unto Abraham, Wherefore did Sarah laugh, saying, Shall I of a surety bear a child, which I am old? Is anything too hard for the Lord? At the time appointed, I will surely return unto thee according to the time of life, and Sarah shall have a son. Most of us are like this, doubting God's words and promises. We try to see things with human eyes and wisdom. But today, I want to challenge you to trust in God, to bring that mountain, that problem, that situation to God, and to have faith. For the word of the Lord said that if we can have faith as little as a mustard seed, we can say to this mountain, move, and it will obey. So, beloved, do not limit God by the weakness of your sight or the slowness of your timing. Sarah laughed at the promise of God because of her age and the circumstances. To her, it seemed impossible. But the Lord reminded her, is there anything too hard for the Lord? Nothing is hard for the Lord. Nothing is beyond God's power. Why do you doubt when the Almighty have spoken? Why do you measure His promises by human strength? To question God's ability is to forget or question His sovereignty. The Lord who formed the heavens by His word, He breathed into ordinary dust. So why do you think He's not able to handle, He's not able to bring that promise to fulfillment? He is the God that fulfills every word He said. So take this as a take home today. Unbelief can rob you of your joy, of your peace, and of your blessings. Guide your heart against every doubt. Instead, respond with faith. For the appointed time of God, He will surely bring it to pass. It will surely happen. Do not reduce the greatness of God to the size of your problem. Trust God wholeheartedly. No prayer is too delayed. No promise of God is too heavy. And no situation is too hard for God to take care of. Believe God. Trust in Him. Do not give life to your problems. Do not give life to that situation, to that challenge, because you have the power to breathe life into a situation. How do you breathe life to a situation? When you start thinking about it, you start saying it, you start doubting, you start believing, you are giving life to that problem. But if you say, no, this is not God's promises, you keep prophesying, you keep declaring God's words, you hold God, hold Him, and watch Him bring every promise to pass. Nothing is too hard for God to do. No situation is impossible for God to intervene. There is no mountain that God cannot turn to a level ground. So today, I want you to believe. I want you to speak to that problem. I want you to meditate on God's word. I want you to hold on to God by His words and watch things turn around. Don't allow the devil to be playing tricks on your mind, because that is his weapon. He magnifies things. He makes you see. It could even just be a step, but He'll make you see it like a mountain. But if you take the step of faith, you'll see that what God said is actually what will come to pass, not what the devil said.